Yo, it's Big Vic of MagicalBoxWars. Tonight we have another box of Dom Remastered Collector to do pack wars with. We're going to split the box in half. 2 wars. Each war is going to have 6 seats. Each seat is assigned 1 pack. Whoever pulls the highest combined value of cards over $5 by TCG MRKT will win all other mythics, rares, borderless, retro, and cards $3 and up from their war. Tonight we're hunting, I don't know, it's a nice mix, but the top 6 are mythic, and they're all $50 plus or $54 plus. Our top 15 are all $20 plus, and according to TCG MRKT, there are 52 cards on our $5 and up non-foil list tonight. And those not lucky enough to win a war will be placed into a drawing for $25 credits. Here's the top names on our list tonight. Force of Will, VampTut, Enlightened Tutor, Exploration, Sylvan Library, No Mercy, Worldly Tutor, Urza's Incubator, No Mercy, Yawgmoth, Mystical Tutor, Entomb, Urza, Birds of Paradise, Maze of Ith, Gamble is the top. I have the official list. Let's check just moments before kickoff. So here is war number 1. Very important participants. We got Tom, David, aka Topper, Patrick, Scott, Matthew, aka Dirty Dog, and Greg, aka Janitor. I look back the last 5 events for your recent winnings. Scott hit in Avatar 5, David hit in Avatar 3, and happy birthday to Tom. Here is war number 1. Got Tom, David, Patrick, Scott, Matthew, Gregory. We will randomize 10 times. Big shake. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Here comes our order. 10. Scott stays at the top. Then Tom, Matthew, Patrick, Greg, and David. Scott, Tom, Matthew. Scott, Tom, Matthew. Patrick, Greg, David. Patrick, Greg, David. Left side of the box. And war number 2 will be the right side of the box, obviously. So here's the left side. Ooh, gonna get them. They all want to come. Who's got our mythics? Who's got our rare tutors? I'll just keep what ships by your name. The bulk I'll put down here in the corner. We got Scott, Tom, Dirty Dog, Patrick, Greg, David. We put on some protection. We'll get right into it. Here we go, Scott. your pick. Leading off War 1. I think it's set up like a traditional pack with all the good stuff at back. Or maybe not. Maybe all your good stuff's here at the front. Isolated Chapel. Rare. Ooh, there's a nice one right off the bat, Scott. Borderless Enlightened Tutor. That's a nice rabbit. Oh! And then a VampTut retro right behind it. So monster pack one for Scott here. Oh, and then a Maze of Ith. Man. Wow, 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 Scott. Huge pack one. Huge pack one for Scott. Maze of Ith is normally $11.85. Foil is $10.18. $10.18. Maze Ith foil. And then Enlightened Tutor Borderless is $30.02. Huge pack one. Enlightened Borderless. And then Vamp Retro is $54.65. $54.65. Vamp Retro. So here's the Vamp Retro. $54.65. And then the Enlightened Tutor Borderless was $30.02. Enlightened Borderless, $30.02. And Maze foil was $10.18. Maze foil, $10.18. So monster pack one for Scott here. $10.18, $30.02, and $54.65. Is $94.85. Almost $100 pack right off the bat for Scott. Here's Borderless Maze of Ith, or not Borderless, foil Maze of Ith. You untap target attacking creature, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and dealt by that creature this turn. And then he had Enlightened, Borderless, 1 casting cost. Search your library for an artifact or enchantment card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. Wisdom is a precious heirloom to be passed down faithfully from each generation to the next. Scott, wasn't your avatar win a leadoff homer? I'm looking for another leadoff homer here. And then your big one was VampTut Retro. 1 casting cost. Search your library for a card, then shuffle and put that card on top. You lose 2 life. True power is achieved through blood and sweat, but mostly blood. And that is a magnetic. That's a $50 plus. Oh, yeah. It's always good when you have a dual tutor pack. So like I said, that's a super fast rabbit out in front, Scott. 94.85. Somebody else is going to need a Force of Will plus like a Sylvan Library plus a Birds of Paradise. Tom, here's your birthday pack. Reclamation. Mythic. Here's our second Mythic of the box. Scott hit VampTut with his Mythic. Give us another big one. A Dark Depths Borderless. I think that's on our 3 to 5. Yeah, it's 373. Denizen of the Deep. A Lavamancer and a Lull. So we go from a $100 pack to a miss. Dirty dog. Oof, oof. Here's your pack. A World Gorger Dragon. I think that's a miss too. A Borderless Remora. That plays. Gonna need help though. Decimate. A Triskelion. And that's it. Just a Mystic Remora. For the dirty dog. Mystic Remora Borderless is 1048. 1048. Just 3 packs to dodge, Scott. 1048. Missed Remo Borderless. Here's Remora Borderless. 1 casting cost. Cumulative upkeep is 1. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, you may draw a card unless that player pays 4. I'm realizing I forgot to make up some more top loaders for this war. Might have to do that before War 2. Patrick, here's your pack. Jason Scott and a couple tutors. Symbiosis. A Decimate. So we just had another Decimate in that previous pack. An Assassin. Entomb plays, but that's it. Entomb, like I said, adds on. What are Entombs now? 15, 20 bucks? Didn't they just recently go up? Entomb, 13.45. Foil is 14.19. Entomb. Foil, 14.19. For Pat. 14.19. Entomb foil. 1 casting costs. Search your library for a card, put that card into your graveyard, then shuffle. A grave is the safest place, the safest place to store ill-gotten treasures. Greg, here's your pack. Trying to take it from your buddy. Gonna need a big pack to catch them. $95 plus. Ooh, there's a nice start though. A Borderless foil worldly. That's an awesome looking card. And it is just an awesome card, what it does too. I guess all these tutors are. Oh, back-to-back hits with the Borderless. A worldly tutor and then a gamble. You're still going to need a big hit. You're going to need some mythics. Oh, 3 in a row. You're still going to need some help, Greg. Putting a sweat on your buddy, though. Do you have one more mythic here? Rare. Ah, you needed Soul Canar to be something. No. You did not get to $95, Greg. 3 nice hits, though. Gamble Borderless is 10-20. Greg, 10-20. Gamble Borderless. And then Urza's Incubator Retro is 14-22. Urza's Incubator Retro. And Worldly Tutor Borderless is 1983. Regular foil is 2677. 2677. Worldly foil Borderless. So here's your 3. Worldly foil Borderless, 2677. And then Urza's Incubator Retro was 1422. Urza's Incubator Retro, 1422. And then 1020 for Gamble. Or no, 10. Yeah, here it is. 1020 or Borderless Gamble. 1020. So a nice pack from Greg, but he doesn't catch his buddy. 1020 plus 1422 plus 2677. Brings him to 5119. It was the gamble. 1 casting cost. Search your library for a card. Put that card into your hand. Discard a card at random. Then shuffle. What's the worst that could happen? Then he hit a Urza's Incubator Retro. 3 casting cost. As Incubator enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creature spells of the chosen type cost 2 less to cast. Our recruitment drives are bringing in fewer fresh troops every day. We need a new strategy, said Urza. And then foil Borderless Worldly. 1 casting cost. Search your library for a creature card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. Wisdom is a seed. Nurtured with patience and care, it will bear new fruit each season. So the last one that can hurt you, Scott, was David. And he's going to need, like a dual force of will pack to catch you. Greg, you just gave your buddy added on 3 nice hits with your pack. Here's David's pack. Retro Foil Lavamancer, a Gemstone Mine Borderless, a Lavamancer non-foil, and a Mythic Foil, a Time Stretch, and then your retros. I think Time Stretch is a miss, even being foil. Congrats, Scott. Another leadoff homer for you. Time Stretch. Remastered. Normally $347. Foil is $365. Scott wins War 1. Nice big one with his monster pack. And how do these lay out? Maze, Gamble, Maze, Gamble, Mystic, Entomb Foil, Urza's Incubator, Worldly, Enlightened, Vamp. And Tom, Dirty Dog, Patrick, Greg, and David will be put into our giveaway drawing. Here you go, Scott. This turns into a leadoff home run for you. Your 3 to 5 is Borderless Dark Depths, a Time Stretch foil, and then your money tonight is Maze of Ith foil, Gamble Borderless, Mystic Remora Borderless, Entomb foil, Incubator Retro, Worldly Foil Borderless, Enlightened Borderless, and a Vamp Retro. So yeah, you get 3 nice tutors out of your top 3, Scott. Foil Borderless, Worldly, Borderless, Enlightened, and a Retro Vamp. You had the Vamp and the Enlightened in your pack. Here's War number 2. Who's got our tutors in this one? Or do we have a Force of Will in this half of the box? Here's War number 2. Very important participants. We got Jessica, Courtney, a.k.a. Tomb Mama, Brandon, Joe, a.k.a. McEwen, Mike, a.k.a. Final Boss, and Greg, a.k.a. Janitor. Recent winnings. Jess hit in Avatar 3, Joe hit in Avatar 5, and Brandon hit in Time Spiral Remastered. Here is War number 2. Got Jessica, Courtney, Brandon, Joseph, Michael, Gregory. We will shake it up 8 times. 2, 4, 6, 7. Here comes our order. 8. Jessica leads off, and then Courtney, Brandon, Greg, Michael, Joseph gets a pack chance at last pack magic. Jessica, Courtney, Brandon. That top row stays the same. Jessica, Courtney, Brandon. We got Greg, Michael, Joseph. Greg, and this one flips around. Michael, Joseph. Quick drink. War number 2. First 3 stay the same. Then we got Greg, Mike, Joe. Here we go, Jess. Leading off War 2. Is that one seat going to sweep the night? Oh, a foil borderless birds. So that's a slow rabbit. You want to add some stuff to it. A borderless absorb. Oh, Crawlspace. There's another hit. Couple little hits. Want a big one here, Jess? Oh, it wasn't. It was Shiv Dragon. So slow rabbit from pack 1 this time. Oh. Birds and Crawlspace. Crawlspace retro is 706. Crawlspace retro. And Birds Borderless is normally 1012. Foil is 1210. BOP foil borderless. And here they are. Crawlspace retro 706. And then Birds Borderless foil. Such a pretty card. 1210. Here's Crawlspace retro 3 casting cost. I like this card. No more than 2 creatures can attack you each combat. Not so scary when you can't squeeze through the air ducts, are you? Oh, yep, and then Birds is going to be my last pre-made top loader. I'm going to have to make top loaders. Here's foil borderless Birds. 1 casting cost for a 0/1 flyer. You tap it to add 1 mana of any color. It's brilliant plumage, painted streaks of color across the sky long darkened by war. So just had 706 and 1210 equals 1916. Grab a couple top loaders. We'll just keep going. I'll just make them as I need them. So it's a rabbit, but it's a slow one for you, Jess. In pack 1. Sub $20. Our top 15 cards, non-foil, are all $20 plus. Rare. A Denizen. A non-foil Birds. A couple borderless Birds right off the bat. A Last Chance, which is a mythic miss, and a Spinal Embrace. So you're going to hold on for at least one more pack. Just a non-borderless Birds, which is 1012. Birds Borderless, 1012. For Courtney, 1012 BOP Borderless. Brandon, oh, gotta make one up. Comes out. Brandon. Hitting Time Spiral Remastered. Now can you hit Entomb Remastered? Here's your pack. Decimate. Too many decimates and too many denizens of the deep. Ah, right as I say it, we get another one. Man, that was a poopy pack. Greg, there's your shot in War 2. Just got 3 packs to dodge, Jess, but definitely cannot be comfortable. Greg, a foil retro assassin, a siege gang, Borderless, a nut collector retro, and a foil mythic at the back. Uh-oh, Jess. Give us something good. No. A Test of Endurance foil. Test of Endurance was on my 3 to 5 list at $3.49. You wouldn't think foil would jump it up that much. What is that? Test Endurance. Test of Endurance Borderless is a cool looking card. Normally $3.49. Foil is $4.44. Final boss. Here's your pack. Yeah, Mike or Joe's got to have a monster pack. Oh, here's a foil mythic right off the bat for final boss. I think it was a Borderless too. Give us something good. No. It might play non-foil Borderless Gauntlet is $3.04. Arborea, a retro retreat, and a absorb. Wow, wow, wow. Down to the final pack here, Jess. Does Joe have something good? What's that gauntlet? Gauntlet of Power. Borderless is normally 304. Foil is 481. There we go, Jess. Last pack that can hurt you is Joe. And he's looking for 2 wins in a row. He's looking for some last pack magic here. Does he have something $20 plus? Ooh, a foil Mystic Remora Borderless. That doesn't get him there, but he's close. Let's see how far away he is. Mystic Remora Borderless is normally $10.48. Foil is $14.85. Uh-oh, Jess. Anything $5 plus. If he has another hit here, foil Borderless. Another $5 plus hit, and Joe hits some last pack magic here. There's foil Borderless Remora. And a Chainer. A retro cap. Need something. Oh, and he's got a foil mythic at the back. This one's got to play for him. Give us something good. No, a last chance. It's not gonna do it, I don't think. Wow, wow, wow. So just a couple leadoff homers. Last chance is normally 224. Foil is 204. So just the Mystic Remora Borderless foil. Foil Borderless, 1485. Man, so definitely the big money was in War 1 for Scott. A win is a win. Just gets... Got to make one for this Remora. I really thought you had it there at the end, Joe, when you hit Remora right off the bat. Figured you had to have another $5 plus in your pack. Not tonight. And these lay out Crawlspace, Birds non-foil, Birds foil, Remora, and Courtney, Brandon, Greg, Mike, and Joe would be put into our giveaway drawing. Here you go, Jess. Your 3 to 5 is a foil Borderless Gauntlet, a Test of Endurance foil, Crawlspace Retro, Birds Borderless, Birds Borderless foil, and a Borderless foil Mystic Remora. Along with all this stuff. And like I said, Scott hit big. Was the big winner tonight. His 3 to 5 were Dark Depths Borderless and Time Stretch foil. And then his money was Maze of Ith foil, Gamble Borderless, Mystic Remora Borderless, Entomb foil, Incubator Retro, Worldly foil Borderless, Enlightened Borderless, and Vamp Retro. Like I said, Monster War 1 for Scott. Just gets the win in the smaller valued war. Like her husband, Low End, the Low End war. And Tom, Dirty Dog, Patrick, Greg, and David were from War 1 for our giveaway drawing. So I got to take out Scott and Jessica. Scott and Jess. So here's our list. 10 names. We got Tom, David, Patrick, Matthew, Gregory's additional seat, Courtney, Brandon, Joseph, Michael, and Gregory. This is for $25 credit. Just 5. Little shake. Whoever's at the top after 5 will win $25 credit. 2, 3, 4. Next one on top. And of course, McEwen gets McEwen. Let's see if stick there, Joe. Congrats to. Nope. Courtney jumps up top. Courtney gets some credit back. $25 for Courtney. Again, congrats to Scott and Jessica tonight. Our upcoming schedule. Next box, we'll keep it budget friendly and go another box of Avatar, Hunting Badgermole Cub, and Wan Shi Tong. If you want to get involved, check us out. Facebook group, same name as this YouTube channel, Magical Box Wars. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your week. Let those that you care about know it. I'll be in touch. Peace.